Hopefully I am coming through. I've got so many windows open here that I'm hoping I'm not completely... I am coming through. There's a way to lower the volume in the thing. It doesn't look like it. I just need to bring the microphone closer to me. Typical fashion, the delay of Twitch is making this so easy for me to actually have any idea what's happening. Super loud.
Hello.
Hey. Since I can't seem to get an answer from you in the chat in any kind of timely method, I figured I'd go ahead and give you a call.
No, that's fine. I can't hear you over the music of the game.
Okay, did you hear that I was trying to change the settings?
Okay, now I'm hearing it, but Twitch is caught up with our conversation here.
There's a mic/AUX boost. Multiple, it says. And I moved it up to 2. It was at 1. Whereas
okay.
The desktop...
Yeah, it sounds like I can hear you well now.
So you think it's balanced? Now, I did that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you were saying when you got on that I was still being drowned out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't... I guess my point is, do you think I still need to tweak it? And do you think that's even helping? Or do I just need to talk loud?
It sounds good now.
Alright. So, okay. And you've got yours set up to, go ahead and... do the recording?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to
capture
do the recording. Here's the thing, I don't know if it's gonna pick up, since I'm gonna be muted, I don't know if it's gonna pick up game audio.
Well, do we want that? I thought we were gonna use our recording.
Yeah, we're gonna use our Audacity recordings, but we're not gonna have any game audio, because I'm gonna have to mute it by necessity.
Oh, and the Twitch archive is gonna have our talking on it, so you're not gonna be able to use that.
Right.
And that's gonna be far more important when it comes to the screamers tomorrow. Right. How do we get around that?
Well, we've got the Twitch archive from you that we can rip the audio from, and then we'll have my OBS recording.
Mm-hmm.
And I can just splice the audio over that.
That'll work. You just have to slide it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and start recording and see what happens.
Okay. I thought you were already doing that, but okay.
No, not yet. Noel is asking how the test is going.
I don't know, you tell us. Can you hear us okay? Are we being drowned out by music? Can you hear the music? All that kind of fun stuff?
I'm talking now. If you can hear me, that's wonderful.
I think we've at least figured out the logistics. It's just hopefully all the technology is doing what we want it to do now. It's always the great test. It seems like there's like a thing in the chat where people can like comment once and then never again. You ask them a question and it's like, oh no. Alright, there we go. Awesome. So you want to go ahead and get started with this semi-officially?
Well, hold on. Let me stop this recording and check it.
Okay. Oh, you want us to make sure it's recording? Okay, sure.
Correct. Where the hell is it putting it?
Now, Noel, do you know about this because it automatically sent it to Twitter, or do you know about it because you follow me on Twitch?
Documents.
Because I wouldn't mind if it didn't tweet it, I can go ahead and go tweet it, and if anybody else wants to come hang out and watch us. What are the chances that Chuck E. Cheese's party games are in Twitch's database? Not at all. Maybe it'll let me input it anyway. It did let me input it. There we go. Okay, so Twitter already knows. I don't know if you wanted to put anything on the Facebook or not, but... Oh, I misspelled Chuck E. Cheese. I'm so embarrassed.
That's terrible, I mean.
I know. See, I never knew all this time. Chuck E. Cheese. I just assumed she was Chucky. Oh wait, that's the Twitch window. I want my Desmume window. You can't say it with a straight face and a normal voice. It's just the most ridiculous program ever.
Sorry, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start recording and then I'm gonna mute it, so that'll give me a guide.
Okay. Did you look at your test?
Yes, the test worked fine.
Okay. I'm dancing to the music. I know there's no scare cam on me, so no one can tell that, but it is a nice little catchy tune for as short as it is. Feel free to dance along at home.
We can all dance together. It's just a regular party over the internet.
Well, they are party games, supposedly.
Well, it's gonna be a party without music for me, because everything is muted now.
Oh, well then you'll be happy tomorrow. Because the only screams you'll hear are me.
Yeah, like, yours aren't gonna be the most obnoxious.
Well, but at least the whole, thing is because you don't want to actually play a game with screamers in it, so you won't even have to hear them.
So yeah, along those lines, how do you like the gift I gave you?
I don't know. I'm confused. It's a mixed feeling because I wouldn't say confused, but it's mixed feelings because I am curious about Five Nights at Freddy's. But on the other hand, I also know how jumpy I am as a person, and I also have no idea how difficult a game it's going to be.
Five Nights at Freddy's is an interesting animal for me, no pun intended, because it's a lot along the same lines as horror films for me. I cannot watch horror films. I don't have the stomach for it. I don't have the nerves for it, but I love reading about them. And it was the same way with Five Nights at Freddy's, because that game, the programmer, he did a really good job building a sort of deep universe for it. Much deeper than you would expect for a silly jump scare game.
I'm gonna whack-a-mole while we discuss.
Fantastic.
Or smash a munch, I believe, is the actual...
What I think makes it interesting, though, is that everything that I've seen of Five Nights at Freddy's, notwithstanding all the people who go on and on and on about how it's the scariest game ever.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's not at all. It's not a horror game to me. I think it's much more of a tension game. That's what I would classify it. And that is my highly educated opinion, having never played the game.
Well, you know, I mean...
But having seen dozens of videos of it, as well as delved as deep into the specific wiki and everything as you can, which they do have a pretty well fleshed out wikia for it.
Oh, you can't hear the real arcade sounds that are happening as I play right now.
Oh, want to bet? I can unmute it real quick.
But yeah, as far as like the people, like the thing with people calling the game scary is, for one thing, okay, like I can understand that there's the possibility of like animatronics coming to life being scary, but given the nature of the graphics, they're just not frightening. There's not enough uncanny valley there. There's not the jerky oddness that often comes with animatronics. It's literally just that the game jumps out at you at an inconvenient time, excuse me, and screams really loud.
I guess that's a good question. How much do you know about the game? How much have you seen, other than the one stream that you and I watched together, what, months ago?
That's the main thing I know. I know that it's essentially you've got to, you know, look at all these different cameras, keep track of where the different characters are. You shine lights at different points, I think, and you've got to close the doors and everything, but there's also the fact that everything you do uses power, and you need to save the power to shut the doors to save yourself.
Right, it's an interesting take on resource management, and it's an interesting take on the whole surveillance genre, which, you know, I'm kind of hesitant to call it a genre because I really don't think there were too many games like that. Night Trap, for sure. I can't really think of any off the top of my head. But it did a really good job of combining these things, number one. Number two, making it compelling enough for it to obviously gain a bunch of online traction, which, I don't know, some would argue that that's hard to do these days. Some would argue that it's ridiculously easy to do these days. I'm kind of on the fence that it needs to have some kind of compelling characteristics to kind of gain traction in the modern sort of marketplace. And I think it's done all of those things in a very unique way. I can't really think of a game that I could compare to this, and maybe somebody will come up with a comparison that I didn't think of, and I'll feel really stupid. But yeah, the game's been out for what, about 4 or 5 months now, and that's what drew me to it. Even with having the poor reputation of just being a schlocky, cheap thrill game.
Well, and it seems to have a really good sense of humor too. Is another thing that.
Yes, yeah.
You know, where the guy who's basically doing the tutorial for you is he's got a nice humor to it. So that's another thing I'm kind of looking forward to.
Yeah, that's actually the programmer of the game.
To answer your question, Benjamin, yes, this is, you know, there's no actual Freddy's simulator, so I'm doing a Chuck E. Cheese simulator as a nice approximation of preparing myself for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's thrills and scares galore in this game.
Oh wow, this is weird.
It is scary. Oh, do advance. Oh, it's locked.
Yeah, you have to do the regular, and I tell you, it's trying to use a mouse like a stylus. It's not an easy task. Oh, I'm supposed to be putting out fires. I bet those are more points. Wow, this is so weird.
So yes, we'll be doing the actual Five Nights at Freddy's stream, what, tomorrow?
Yes.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, probably.
Do we have a time yet?
I'm thinking 8:30, maybe a little earlier, I don't know. That's approximate, you know, don't... I'm sure we'll be announcing it on Twitter as the time comes.
Scary.
But no, this is mostly just making sure that all of the settings work and so that we're not struggling tomorrow to figure out how to do it.
Well, it was Chuck E. Cheese's first, then it was Showbiz, and then it was Chuck E. Cheese's again, right?
I remember it being Showbiz when we were little. Speaking of the pizza, there's a pizza mini game as well.
Oh, what, in the Chuck E. Cheese game? Seriously?
Yeah. Watch.
Go figure.
It's actually not as easy as you might think either. See, I dropped the dough.
Oh, so we're talking to an expert here, a veteran.
I did a little practice.
You're a veteran. Homo would love you. That's a little local
that's
over there for
yeah,
you.
that's a little too obscure a joke. Took too long. You're gonna see that message over and over again.
Really? Showbiz came first? Because
yes.
Bush... No shit.
Because Showbiz was the one that I went to when I was like 5, and I took one look at that gorilla, and I said, "Get me the heck out of here, Dad." And they had bought a present for the girl whose birthday party it was and everything, and they were pretty pissed at me. But that thing scared the shit out of me. And see, that's why I feel like I can say with confidence that Five Nights at Freddy's isn't really scary.
So make a pizza with MS Paint. That's what this is.
Pretty much.
Sprinkle cheese, as in use the aerosol tool.
Where's the 5? There it is. Suddenly I'm not so...
The cheese doesn't spread very well. It doesn't pile very good. There's a lot of gaps.
I see our chat has completely opposite... wow, okay. So, someone came first, someone... whatever. I don't know. Do you think... I mean, you feel like you remember... Maybe... You know what? I bet it was like Blockbuster and all the others, where Chuck E. Cheese became the king of weird animatronic parties. You know what I'm saying? Like Showtime, and they probably were concurrent. So maybe you had a Chuck E. Cheese near you as a child as well. Oh, that is the grossest sound for spreading the sauce.
I'm sorry I can't hear it right.
It's very squishy.
This is a Chuck E. Cheese game on Nintendo DS. Mr. Starman. Mr. or Mrs.
Oh wait, topping time.
Did you change the game?
Huh? No, this is the same goofy
no, I'm
game.
saying, did you change the game that's listed for what you're doing right now? Or are people coming in expecting Resident Evil 4?
No, it says Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Starman. You knew exactly what you were signing up for when you came here.
I'm tossing. What do you... Oh, you want me to toss it up? Okay. It's a very complex procedure to make pizza.
I see that. Yeah, no, we're doing this as a pre-stream. We're going to be doing Five Nights at Freddy's tomorrow, so this was the closest thing we could think of as a pre-game for that, since it's animatronic characters.
Right. I couldn't actually play in Freddy's. Oh, out of time. Do I still get the coins? Sounds like it. So that's what you do. You make pizzas to earn tokens, and then you use the tokens to play the arcade games. It's very silly. And then you get the tickets, and you can use the tickets to get prizes. But I only have 93, and I think, like... Oh yeah, I can have a whoopee cushion. And other such terrible things. Just like in real life, you need a ridiculous amount of tokens. Oh, I can get a whistle. Let's get a whistle. Wow, it's just like being at Chuck E. Cheese. It's amazing. So you want to see the other one?
Yeah, why not?
There's technically two others, but they're practically the same. So I'm just going to show you one of them.
So was this the challenging one, or was this the baby one?
That was the... I mean, challenging in a sense. This is the baby one. It's ridiculous. And there will be sound. There we go. So...
Yeah, this is pretty awful.
Let's do slingshot. Oh, you need the sound.
Oh shit! All right.
Start.
Did you hear her?
It's coming. Remember, I got 30 seconds.
Oh, that's right.
Oh God! It finally happened. Yeah. There you go. We got our jump scare.
It's just like, it's ridiculous. She called me marvelous, even though I got one wrong. I mean, they're the dumbest games.
Are you sure you updated the game on Twitch?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you guys tell me. But I hit it.
I guess it depends on when people came in.
Let me put it this way. I did not have a game on there at all.
Well, mine still says Noel playing Resident Evil 4, Phoenix and you playing Resident Evil 4.
Well, my page...
Because I didn't refresh it since we started.
Maybe that's what it is, because mine says testing open broadcast software and playing Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, so you have our deepest apologies, Starman27. This is obviously not Resident Evil 4.
I guess it's not updating properly, but I did update this awful thing.
What, Twitch fucking up? Are you serious? That never happened.
You did it.
It's just such a terrible game. I'm in awe of how terrible it is. Did it? Look, let me peek real quick. Do I need to hit something? No, that just makes that go... I don't know what else I can do, because it's appropriately updated.
Yeah, well, I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna chalk it up to being Twitch.
Okay.
I was just curious, because we had somebody in chat saying that they thought this would be Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I don't know.
Start.
I updated it before I even started streaming, but...
That'd be a pretty good coincidence.
So they have these pins in the bowling game that are bombs, and as long as you hit them, you'll get a strike every single time. Because it's a game for babies.
Oh, that's great. Alright, we'll hit the bomb on... Well, you probably already did, like 15 seconds ago. Never mind.
You did it.
We really need to figure this out by tomorrow. This whole delay thing. Wait, you didn't get a strike from that?
Well, because I had already knocked over some of the pins.
Start.
What kind of bomb is that? Oh, it's got a 12-inch radius. Look out.
And it just, I automatically, maybe it's funny to me because I've played Cooking Mama, and the voices sound an awful lot like Cooking Mama.
Start.
You did it! It's like, I'm just waiting for it to go, better than Mama!
You did it.
It's so bad.
I was throwing up. My in-game avatar was throwing up too.
Am I still
Good.
coming through okay?
No,
Because
not so many in-jokes.
it's stupid, like the thing. Oh, let's build a car, shall we?
Well, you're still bowling from my perspective.
Wow, that really is a bad delay.
Yeah.
So we can't exactly make this an interactive experience of y'all helping me to build the car.
So yeah, when you scream, I'm not even gonna know when the jump is coming, so I'm gonna get scared twice.
You're gonna get stressed
Tomorrow.
out hearing me.
Yeah, don't get JD on the stream. Jesus. She was playing Alien Isolation, what, a few weeks ago, whenever they were in town. And he was saying that she stressed him out more than the game did.
I like it.
I can enjoy my beautiful truck.
So I want your honest opinion. What do you think are the chances on a scale of 0 to 100% that you're going to want the second game? I will buy it for you if you want.
At this point all I can say is 50. Because it's all gonna depend on how I feel about, you know, is the game fair?
How much do you know about the second game?
Little.
Have you seen any footage of it?
No.
No. I think it's different enough that it may be... You may not be able to gauge the experience from playing the first one. Because in the first one, you're closing doors, and that's draining power and everything. In the second one...
I just played a song and you missed it.
Well, I'll see it on the replay whenever I go to edit this, I guess.
So
What was I saying?
I'm sorry.
I forgot.
You were talking about the second game.
Figure out what they're playing. Yeah, the second game is different. You're not closing doors. You can put the Freddy mask on to drive the animatronics away from you.
Right.
And you also need to keep winding up a music box, otherwise a puppet's gonna come.
You're right, I did see that. Oh yeah, I saw those couple little highlights that what's his name did.
By the way, chat, just want to let you know that you are being captured now for the archive, so make it something worth lasting. Oh, are we going to another game now?
It's just another baby game. It's the other baby game. I just figured a little change of scenery after the other one. Oh, she ran into the wall. Such a dumb game.
And we've got an Igor.
Hey, Igor.
Go!
Get to the pizza. Oh no. We ran into a wall.
Wow, you're so behind.
I know. We've established that probably many times.
Well, I'm currently drawing a picture.
Of what? Spoiler.
No spoilers, you're just gonna have to wait and see.
Now here's the question. Whenever I splice the audio into this when it's done
Fantastic.
for the archive, how do I do it? Do I do it from my perspective or yours?
I don't know what you're talking about. You do it so that it makes sense and it works.
Oh, really? People are watching, you know. Why would you do? What's it doing? What's the point of this?
It's
Okay.
connect the dots. But you can also add in extra if you like. It doesn't like hurt you.
Oh, you're making your dad. Awesome. I like that there's a button that says "Did it."
Did it!
Cool.
And the lady gives you some encouragement.
I wish that we replace save with "Did it" in every program.
Did it?
Did it.
Did it!
Oh man, what a ghetto cup.
Oh, the sound it gives you when you mess up. It's so cruel for this game's standards.
Who's his hair?
Already back to this one?
Making a duck dog? So his ears?
I don't know my numbers. I'm just drawing.
Yeah, you forgot to connect 10 and 11 there. It doesn't care.
No, it just shows it to you. It's like, okay, kid, you're stupid. We'll show you the proper way. Oh my god, I can't keep doing the same pictures over and over again. Forget it. I think this must have been the girl version, since everything's like, dress up, jewelry, make her pretty.
Oh, this is the way, dumb children. Oh yeah, it is the same image.
You are good.
Yeah.
Start.
So enjoy this very relaxing,
Very relaxing and
very
overly silly.
challenging. Yeah.
Because tomorrow will
Hitting
be...
a soccer ball with a bat. What? That's wacky.
All right. Start.
God, there's only 2 pictures. Man, you're lame. What's different? Let's see if we can figure it out.
Oh, she's ready for a night on the town.
You did it.
Does it do her hair though?
Oh, I messed up.
Uh-oh. How? What happens?
You'll have to wait and see.
You did it. You did it.
What's different?
Oh, there's a speaker back there.
Come on, you can do it. Just think how good you'll feel clicking that did it button. Oh wait, they don't have one.
No, it's just that you do it till it's done.
Shit, you're in advanced mode now.
What am I missing?
I'm looking. Oh, one of the characters has no soul in the bottom picture. That's what it is.
Apparently these are the other Chuck E. Cheese characters, Igor. I know that we had Showbiz when I was little, and I was petrified of it, so...
Somebody in chat, yeah, find us the Chuck E. Cheese Pantheon. I'm interested to know what,
Who the bird girl is. He's apparently...
just how many characters there
He's
are.
Munch or something?
You can tell a lot about a franchise by how many characters they put.
It's apparently these guys plus a pizza dude.
Okay, so...
Oh, there it is.
What was it? Is it one of the notes? Oh yeah, it is. The notes, pink and the screen.
And then Chucky claps for me. He's so nice.
Does he?
He does.
Oh wait, you already circled the note? I didn't even see it.
Mm-hmm.
Red curtain. You got me. Oh. That's not even a good clap. It's like a golf clap. That's a sarcastic clap.
Well... It's probably like, oh, wow, kid, you actually figured something out for once.
Ooh. Now do it on yourself, children. What? That's not how fucking hair works.
Start.
What the?
Start. Congratulations. Start.
Oh, I'm gonna put in the wrong one. Oh no! So angry.
Start.
You broke it.
Congratulations. Start.
Bravo! Have I done them all? Oh, this pathetic excuse for a puzzle.
I don't know. You know your shapes yet? You know your oval, your square, your oval, your rectangle, your oval?
Just wait till it catches up to this puzzle, man. This is the hardest puzzle I've ever had to do.
Yeah, the resolution doesn't even match on that. Come on.
Forget the 2,000 piece puzzle that you and I did, man. This is tough.
You did it! You did it!
Fucking serious. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Start!
That was tough. I gotta try again.
You did it!
I don't know, man.
Oh, the fucking star's right
You
next to
did
Come on.
it!
I know.
You did it! You did it! You did it!
Oh, talk about baby games.
Wow.
All right.
This isn't baby games. This is like cabbage games. Jeez.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the other one because at least those were like somewhat challenging. Did I pick the right one, or did I go back to the other baby game? Yeah, but went back to the other baby game. Hold on, it's party games. That's it. It's so ridiculous. This just reminds me of just how much shovelware they put on the DS.
They put a lot, yeah.
Yes.
I'd like to see a percentage of how many of the games released for DS were like this, just shovelware, versus how many actual, well, not actual, really, they were all actual releases, but you know.
Right. Yeah, I have a feeling that the majority of them were this kind of shovelware.
How much do you think these retailed for per game?
I guarantee you this was probably like 20 bucks. Which is insane. Now,
What can you get for 20 bucks?
now I know that the rhythm game's probably not gonna come out right anyway for y'all because of the delay, but I just want you to see how incredibly impossible this is. Okay, so now we know the dog is named Jasper. But, like, yeah, you're supposed to, you know, it's like cashing in on the Guitar Hero craze. But trying to do this with your mouse is, like, impossible.
So there you go, chat. There's an exercise for you. What could you buy for $20 that this game would be a better purchase than? Oh yeah, that doesn't look like fun with a mouse.
No, it's terrible. And, like, at one point there's, like, a chord. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to click two at once.
There you go, there's your anti-piracy. Fuck you, don't emulate.
But even if you had a stylus, how would you do that, man?
No, you'd be using your fingers, that's what they want you to do.
Oh. I see. Oh my god, this hurts.
Hey, you're not the only one.
Click, 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 click. So much clicking. So I think we've reached the full amusement of these games.
Yeah, I think we reached that about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. But hey, I was thorough. You've now gotten to see all of them.
Yes. And we did what the point of this was, which was
We
to
did.
talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, and we did that for what, about, I think, a combined 45 seconds.
Well, you know, I mean, it's hard. What are you going to see other than keep guessing what a game's gonna be like, but I think it should be fun for at least a little while.
That's the thing. I know all the game's secrets already.
You do?
Well, yeah, because I looked up everything about it that there is to find. And I'm just waiting for the wiki to catch up on the second one. So I know everything about
do you think that's gonna be able to help you aid me in any way?
Yeah, probably. What I'm really interested in, though, with that game is finding out just how... What's the word I'm looking for there? Just how intuitive the game is. Because there's a lot of stuff that I'm wondering how you're supposed to, as a player, figure out the mechanics of it.
Right, what you need to do. Yeah, that's what I'm a little worried about, is I'm hoping that there's, like the first night is nice and easy to kind of get you used to it.
That's what I've heard.
And that from there I can kind of go and, you know. Because if it's, like, difficult from the word go, then it's going to be a very short stream. You know what I mean? It's going to get frustrating super quick.
It definitely starts off really slow paced. They say that you really don't even have to try to get past the first night.
Well, that's good.
Of course, that may be just jaded gamers saying, "Oh, of course, yeah, I could do it with my eyes closed because I'm so awesome." Who knows? We'll find out pretty quick tomorrow. But apparently, the difficulty doesn't start ramping up until about maybe 30.
I'm losing at skee-ball.
You gotta turn in your card then, I guess. Oh wait, we saw this already. Never mind. This is not exciting.
Well, I'm just, you know, filling up some time.
Because that's what we do with our time. We just
we were just discussing, so I just figured it.
That's what we think of our viewers. Here you go, fuckers. Fill up some time.
No, you know what I meant. We were discussing Five Nights at Freddy's. What I'm doing is irrelevant.
Right. Well, what we're discussing now is what you're doing. So,
yes.
Is there anything else that you want to add about Five Nights at Freddy's before we call this a night?
Just that, like I said, I hope I'm able to play it long enough that I'm not gonna, like, play 15 minutes and be like, you know what, y'all, I can't do this anymore.
You better play more than fucking 15 minutes. I spent $5 on this game.
I know.
You know
hard-earned money.
$5? You know what? I'm not asking the check because I didn't give a shit about what I said about $20.
But no, I mean, if it's... I'm hoping it'll be fun and... Because, like I said, I like Diner Dash and those kind of, like, time management, task management kind of games. So I'm hoping I can get into the rhythm of Freddy's and you know, keep doing it and enjoy it. And if so, then whether we go with the sequel that night or wait till another night, I don't know. But, you know, I'm hoping I'll be able to enjoy it. There's a very big if there from the get-go.
It'd be a bonus stream, me going on Steam and putting my credit card information in and then buying it for you.
Well...
It's a brilliant idea.
That's your risk, bud.
Oh, you got 5 minutes.
I got the 10,000 once, but it was almost a fluke. I can't get it again.
Of all the wonders that the
I wish I was playing real
has to offer,
skee-ball. This just isn't the same.
So, all right, are we gonna do this for another hour?
No, I think we can go ahead and call it a night.
Thank you for joining us, and please join us tomorrow.
We appreciate, because if nothing else, we really did need some viewers to make sure everything was working properly, and it seems to be. So, like I said, we will stream again tomorrow night, Five Nights at Freddy's. Lower your volume because there will be screaming.
Screaming streaming.
But
catch the FNAF.
It should hopefully also be fun. So we will see y'all then.
See you then.